Hello, friends. If you're new here, I'm Fionn. I post about my personal improvement journey in my 30s. It has been 8 months since I've posted a video, and I have good reason for this, which I'm going to share soon. But before I share, let me recap where things ended in 2025. Last year was physically and mentally the best year of my life. I did a complete lifestyle change. I mean, it was 180 from 2024 and before. I lost 20 pounds of pure fat and 30 pounds overall for my body, which is something that I've never been able to do. I've talked about it every single year. It's always my New Year's resolution. Every year I have this running joke with my friend to lose the last 30 pounds, and every year it increases a little bit more. First it was to lose the last 20 pounds, and then over the last 10 years it's increased to losing the last 30 pounds. And last year I finally did that. I lost the last 30 pounds. Finally got a taste of discipline. All the things that I had learned from audiobooks and Atomic Habits and all these systems that people talk about incorporating, all the YouTube videos that I've watched about these systems. Like it finally clicked for me, right? Last year. And the journey was amazing. I mean, from January, I think it was December of 2024 technically, to August, I was on a roll. There were times where it was hard. I did plateau on my weight. My progress seemed to be stalled. Like I had to find ways to kind of break out of that plateau. But overall, if I zoomed out, things were trending down and my health was trending up, which is an amazing feeling. It's such a great feeling. Fast forward to today, I am really sad to report that I have gained back the 30 pounds that I've lost. And I can totally see this in my face as I'm recording this video right now, which is why I have not picked up a camera, because it's just been mentally really, really hard to know that I'm going to gain this weight back and then, try to document it. It was really tough. And the news is, yes, I am pregnant. So this weight gain was something that I saw coming, and I knew it was going to be around 25 to 35 pounds. That's what happened during my first pregnancy. But listen, it is still a complete mind when you gain the weight back after actively being on the journey of losing the weight and then having all this progress and so much momentum. This momentum was something new to me. I had never ever had momentum like this. Not in my 20s, not in my teens, not in high school. And to have this event, this pregnancy, which I'm very grateful for, completely derail all the progress that I've made was just a really, it was a hard pill to swallow. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had a tough time in the beginning, just like emotionally accepting this. So I haven't picked up this camera in a while. And for the first 4 months, I honestly couldn't even stomach anything. All I did was want to eat crazy bread from Little Caesars, which is such a weird craving because it's not good. It's horrible, but it's so good. And then the last 4 months, I've dealt with a work reorganization, which led to a demotion that was not performance-based. So that was strange. I have this newfound sciatica pain on my left butt cheek. Yes, I still don't know my left and right. I still have to pause and think about left and right. I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes during my third trimester, I think. And then I have yet another diagnosis now that requires me to go in and get weekly ultrasounds and these non-stress tests. So I have about 3 to 4 appointments every week along with my OB appointment. So it's been really, really busy. But now that I'm off work, I do want to document the last few weeks of pregnancy. And honestly, I really cannot wait to start this postpartum journey, because carrying 30 extra pounds on you makes it hard to do anything. I've tried to keep up with going to the gym at least 2 times a week and doing some form of strength training. But I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes when I do barbell squats, I get pain. And I don't know if that's from being sore, or it feels like a soreness, but sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to chance it too much. So I've been trying to focus mostly on my upper body, but just kind of sticking to a gym routine 2 times a week. Okay. I was going 4 times. Now I'm going 2 times. That in itself is something that I had to accept. But so far, I've been able to keep up with that. I've been able to keep up with walks, although not as much, not as frequent, and not as long. But still, I'm keeping some of the habits, and I'm back to being able to eat the normal protein that I usually eat, like cottage cheese, bone broth, a lot of meat. There was a period in my second trimester, or maybe my first trimester too, where I had a meat aversion really, really bad, and I just could not stomach it. So carbs, just ate a lot of carbs at that time. So I'm off work now. I want to document more. I just hope that in time I will find my pink again. And I think that it's going to be harder this time around because we're going to have 2 kids. And if one of them is super time consuming, then I'm assuming adding another one is like 3 times more time consuming. We'll see how it goes. You know, we're going to go from a family of 3 to 4, and I'm really excited. I really am excited. I don't want this to sound like I'm complaining. I'm not. We were not trying, so this was a surprise. However, that's what happens when you don't go on birth control. So don't be like me. Thank you for being here and following on this journey. We'll see how it goes. Thanks.